In the dawn of time, when the gods still walked among mortals, the great Nile River was born. The legend tells that the sun god, Ra, gazed upon the barren land of Egypt and wept for its people. From his tears, the Nile River flowed, bringing life and fertility to the parched earth. As the river wound its way through the desert, it encountered a beautiful goddess named Nephthys. She was enchanted by the river's gentle song and decided to follow it on its journey. Together, the Nile and Nephthys brought forth the lush green banks, the vibrant flowers, and the abundant wildlife that would sustain. The people of Egypt, who had been struggling to survive in the harsh desert environment, were overjoyed by the Nile's arrival. They celebrated the river's life-giving power with festivals and rituals, honoring the gods who had brought them this gift. However, not all gods were pleased with the Nile's creation. The god of chaos, Set, grew jealous of the river's life-giving power and sought to destroy it. He summoned a great serpent to attack the Nile and drain its waters. Apep, the monstrous serpent, was said to be as long as the Nile itself, with scales as black as the night sky and eyes that glowed like embers. It was a fearsome creature, feared by all who knew of its existence. The people of Egypt, who had grown dependent on the Nile's bounty, were terrified. They prayed to the gods for protection, and Ra, hearing their pleas, summoned a god of wisdom. Thoth, with his cunning and magical powers, battled Apep and forced the serpent to retreat. The battle between Thoth and Apep was epic, with the two enemies clashing in a spectacular display of magic and might. Thoth, with his mastery of the arcane arts, summoned a storm of fire and lightning to scorch the serpent's scales. Apep, however, was not easily defeated, and it countered with a wave of dark magic that threatened to engulf the land. The outcome of the battle was far from certain, with both sides trading blows and neither gaining the upper hand. But Thoth, with his superior wisdom and cunning, eventually gained the advantage. He summoned a great flood of water from the Nile itself, which washed over Apep and weakened its powers. As the serpent's strength waned, Thoth seized the opportunity to strike the final blow. With a blast of magical energy, he banished Apep back to the depths of the underworld, where it would remain for eternity. The Nile, grateful for Thoth's intervention, continued to flow, nourishing the land and its people. As the seasons passed, the Egyptians came to worship the Nile as a symbol of life, fertility, and the cyclical nature of existence. The legend of the Nile River lived on, passed down through generations of Egyptians, who continued to celebrate the river's life-giving power with festivals and rituals. And every year, as the Nile overflowed its banks, the Egyptians would rejoice, knowing that the river's bounty would sustain them for another year. As the years went by, the Egyptians built great cities and temples along the Nile's banks, and their civilization flourished. They developed a complex system of agriculture, harnessing the Nile's waters to irrigate their crops. They built great pyramids and tombs, honoring their pharaohs and ensuring